Hello traders, this is live day trading with my SPXL day trading plan. The market is still open. It's going to close in about 7 minutes or so. We're going to become active in this trade in about 2.5 minutes. My alarm is going to go off and tell me to become active. So what you're looking at right now is the 5-minute chart for the entire day of SPXL, and that is an S&P 500 ETF. It's leveraged 3 times, so if the S&P 500 goes up 1%, this goes up 3%. But likewise, if the S&P 500 goes down 1%, this will go down 3%. So what you're looking at right now may not seem too exciting, but if you notice, my position here is at 65.57, and the price now is about $2 higher. So we're up about $2 per share on this ETF. So if you know anything about day trading, that's a pretty huge amount. And the cool thing about this trading plan is we're always cash at the end of the day. We never hold overnight. And other than that, I am going to show you all of the details on the spreadsheet as far as the results so far. This is trade number 59 since we've been forward testing this. And forward testing just means trading with small position size with real money, as opposed to back testing where you're just looking at data and kind of figuring out where you would have bought and sold, which is an okay way to test a trading plan, so long as it's the exact same stock or ETF that you plan on trading with real money. So anyway, what do we have here now? About 1 minute and 10 seconds left before we become active in the trade. We are on the 5-minute chart. I'm going to go down to the 1-minute chart when the alarm goes off here, and we'll move the stop loss up. So the stop loss right now is at 62.68, which is kind of like a worst case scenario. If the price comes all the way down, hits that stop loss, it gets us out for a much smaller loss than, say, if we had no stop loss at all and the market crashed today, or anything had happened. So we're protected by that stop loss. But as soon as my alarm goes off, which is now going to happen in about 35 seconds, we are going to move that stop loss up, and we'll continue to do so as long as the price continues to rally toward the close. Otherwise, if it reverses, comes back down, it may stop us out before the close, and either scenario is fine. By the way, if you've been following this trading plan, you know that I've been generally closing about somewhere between the last 5 minutes of the close and right at the close. Yesterday, my job had me out in the field until a little bit after 5 o'clock. So when I came home, it wasn't yesterday, it was Wednesday. When I came home, I realized I still had a position open. There's my alarm. Still had a position open and was able to close it in the after hours. Absolutely no problem. And actually, the trade was a losing trade. It would have been a loser whether I closed it after hours or during the market hours. But I got out for more than I would have had I closed it at the end. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that wasn't an issue. So here we are. I'm at kind of a local support on the 1-minute chart. You can see that the price came down here and bounced up. So that is a recent local support. So that makes sense to place the stop loss there. If all of a sudden this thing reverses and comes down and stops us out, then there's a good chance it's going to continue lower, and I don't want to be in the trade anymore. Other than that, if it starts to reverse, we can always follow it up with our stop loss. And there's always the possibility that the price continues higher all the way till the close and our stop loss never gets hit. In that case, I exit out with my hotkeys. So we're here live. We're watching this play out. The cool thing about this trading plan is, again, there's very little subjectivity to it. You don't have to predict anything. You don't have to kind of judge anything. It tells you exactly where to place your orders. And I put them out ahead of time, and then either the order gets executed or it doesn't. And if it does, I hear the beep on my phone, and I know, okay, I'm going to have something to do later on when the market closes. I'm going to have to get out of the trade and then record the data. And you'll see that again in just a few minutes on my spreadsheet where I record the data and track the progress of this trading plan, which is profitable so far after 59 trades. And this week was very active. We've been triggered to take trades 4 days out of the 5 days of the week. So that's a bit unusual, but it's been a good week too. We only had 1 losing trade, so 3 out of 4 is not bad. So you can see here the price threatening to come back down, and touch our stop loss. It may very well happen. In fact, it looks like it's going to, but we never know. So we'll just wait and see. If it hits the stop, that's absolutely fine. We've secured almost $2 profit, about $1.75 in profit here. And we'll see what we get if we get stopped out. And that's per share. Again, trading with small share size right now because we're still forward testing. And I highly recommend that anytime you're trading with a new trading plan, whether it's one you've written or someone that someone else swears is profitable, that you must trade with one single share until you take 100 trades or more and prove it profitable yourself. That's extremely important. So it looks like we're about to get stopped out here. Let's see what happens. We're at 67.32. There we go. We get stopped out. This thing could bounce and just head higher to the close. If it does, that's absolutely fine. We've decided to place our stop there because of this previous support. So totally happy with that. And let's see where we got filled, 67.32. So now we can go to the spreadsheet and put in the data. So here's our entry. And this was the worst case scenario where our stop loss was. And what did I just say? 67.32. So let's put that in. And this is just tracking one single share because I don't want the share size to influence whether or not the trading plan is profitable. So this is a way to normalize the results. And we're going to place a 1 here that says we won the trade. And a 0 means we didn't lose the trade. And all of this kind of helps keep track of the data higher up on the spreadsheet. So that's trade number 59. Let's go up. And we'll take a look at, out of 109 trading days, we've been trading this, forward testing it since May 25th, and we've taken 59 trades out of those 109 trading days. Our P&L is $9.65. That's per share. So that's one single share. If you're trading 10 shares, that'd be $90. If you're trading 100 shares, $900, so on and so forth. Win rate is about 63%, a little bit lower than what we back tested, but we're in the ballpark. So nothing surprising there. 37 wins, 22 losses. Again, 59 total trades. Cost per share, $73.35. And our ROI right now is 13.16%. And I'm really happy with that because they say that, year after year, on average, the overall market returns about 10%. So if we could be at or above that, or even slightly below, that's absolutely fine. Because the coolest thing about this trading plan is we're never holding overnight. We don't carry any risk of what happens if the market opens up with a huge gap down tomorrow or crashes or something crazy happens overnight. We're already cash by the end of the day. So that's what I love about this trading plan. Average loser, 216. Average winner, we have to update that. We're going to add today's winner to that, which was a little bit higher than the average, and that was at H168. So let me just do that live so this number gets updated. It's probably going to go up slightly. It's going to stay the same, 155. It was too close to the average to make much of a difference. So, and our average P&L, this is like a new metric that I decided to add here. This is our average P&L per share per trade. So on average, we're making 15 cents per share per trade. So that, of course, is including all of our losers and everything like that. So it's just another way to show that the plan is profitable. So anyway, that's where we are. And these last numbers here, the win-loss ratio, this is saying that our winners are 0.72 or 72% of the size of our losers. So right now our losers are a little bit bigger than our winners. But we were expecting this because we back tested this and found out our winners were 83% of the size of our losers. So we expected to be smaller than our losers, but our above average win rate is what's keeping us profitable. Here's the P&L curve. You can see that we did take quite a bit of a dive here. That was the previous 2 weeks, and then this is all of this week right here. So we're heading back up to kind of near our previous highs, but we still have a ways to go. But again, overall, we're trending up. And a very interesting thing, if you look at SPXL on the daily chart, we'll do that really quickly before we go. And we started on May 25th, I believe I said. So I think that's this candle here was the very first day. So let's look at what would happen if we just bought and held, I'm sorry, the shares. So trying to get this all in one image here. Okay, so let's create a trend line here. Whoops. See if this will work. Let me try that again. Sorry about that. So this is the 25th. So, all right, there we go. And let's bring it out to today. So even if we got out at the highest price possible today, you can see that we would have lost money if we've just been buying and holding. And we're up over $9 per share right now. And we would be down. We can just calculate it right now. Let's just assume that we got the highest price here and the lowest price here, which is $74.95, and the highest price here is $67.71. So about $7 per share is how much we would be down. We'd be minus $7 per share roughly if we would have just bought and hold through this entire period. Instead, we have been using the SPXL day trading plan through this entire period, and we are up over $9 per share. So I think that's pretty powerful considering the market has been going down. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. The main message that I like to send in every video is that you should be trading with a plan, and you need to stick to that plan every day, and then collect the data of 100 trades or more to find out whether it works or not. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.